Today we are going to be doing brisket nachos. Yes, that's right, brisket nachos. Do you ever just get really bored of brisket burnt ends? There comes a point where you just think, just not more burnt ends. And I know they're an absolute crowd pleaser when you have a barbecue, but how about if you spec them up even more? Now this recipe is going to make you the absolute envy of all of your next barbecue, and it's a perfect starter for a Friday and Saturday night, as me and the missus have both discovered. So first of all, I'm going to take you over to the Big Green Egg and we're going to have a look at the burnt ends. I'm not going to bother showing you how to cook burnt ends because it's pretty obvious. I have cooked these in a cherry bourbon sauce, barbecue sauce, which I promise you I will have on the channel soon because a lot of you have been asking me about how you make it. So we're going to head over to the Big Green Egg and check that out. Okay, so we've got the burnt ends here, and you're at the point where you think, I'm going to add some sauce to them and I'm going to serve them just like this and everyone's going to love them. But do you not think that these sometimes just get a little bit boring? I mean, these look great, they're in a nice bourbon sauce, beautiful, ready to go. So what I'm going to do is take you over to the bench and I'm going to show you how to make burnt end nachos. Okay, so that's the brisket burnt ends. Now let's head over to the broken gas grill where we're going to make up our cheese sauce. Okay, so first things first, we're just going to pop in our butter. Just going to melt that down over medium-high heat. Okay, then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of flour, just plain flour, and stir that in. Then we're going to pop in our whole milk. There's about 300-400 ml there. So we'll put the exact amount in the description for you guys, as always. So now we're just going to let that warm through before adding in our cheese. Okay, so it's now that consistency of double cream you can see there, which is what we're looking for. So now what we're going to do is grab our 3 cheeses. Again, I'll put the exact measurements and what cheese it is, but we put this in there. So now we're going to pop this cheese. Just going to give that a good stir in, and you'll see this thicken up. Start to turn a really nice colour as we get this cheese sauce going on. Okay, and that is ready now to be set aside while we go and prepare the nachos. Grab your cast iron skillet, and then you want to get your nachos. Just going to spread. And then you want to grab your burnt ends. There's 2 ways to do this. You can just put them on whole, but I just like to just break them up just a little bit like that, because it just means that they go on the nachos just that little bit better, I think. So pop these all on here. Now we've got our brisket burnt ends on there, let's get our cheese sauce. Okay, so we're just going to grab our cheese sauce and we're just going to pour that all over those nachos. Oh god, this looks so good. Now we're just going to put that on the Big Green Egg for about 10-15 minutes, just at about 150 degrees. Then 10 minutes later she comes out, and just look at that beautiful thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get some chili sauce. We're going to go like so. And there you go, look at that, brisket, burnt end, nachos, covered in sauce, covered in lovely jalapenos. You can really see the colours of those, look at that, lovely. Boom, look at that, that is incredible. And we now have been having this pretty much every weekend because I've got so many burnt ends, and it's nice when you get some that have been done on an offset or some that have been done on a pellet grill, and you really get a mismatch of smoky flavours in those nachos. Now this is definitely going to spec up your brisket burnt ends, and I don't think I could ever go back to just having normal brisket burnt ends after trying these brisket burnt end nachos. So there you have it, another really good idea for your next family or friends barbecue. And if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and join me next time for another edition of Will's Grill Shack. Thanks for watching.